Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
Hey guys, how you doing? Unfortunately, today we got a bad red recap, and yeah, it just, that's how it goes. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you don't. And the bad thing about this one is quite big of a red recap, especially having a huge green day yesterday. So yeah, I think it's just good learnables all around. But I think what went wrong with this one, to be honest, is come to the market every morning with a plan. I'm ready, and I had this one plan to trade RIOT, and it did go well actually. Like it went the way that I thought it was gonna go, but I was just for some reason a bit impatient, which took me out of a trade. So pretty much I started buying here slowly, and my thought is that Bitcoin was gonna rally, and I'm gonna buy the dip here. And when Bitcoin rally, these stocks that are associated with Bitcoin, like RIOT and Mara, are gonna perform, and that's exactly what they did today. They really performed. So I loaded up here. I loaded up on this dip here, like just really good entries. Loaded up here. When it went down here, I added more. Then I saw, I was looking at Bitcoin in the different charts, and it was also going down further and further. Then I just like, okay, what's going on here? And I've noticed that also, RIOT and Mara were pulling back. So I was slowly scaling out here. Then I scaled out here a little bit. Then when it went down here, I added. And over here I just started scaling out more and more and more. But the thing is, I had my average around I think 930 or so, so I could have just held on to this, because as you could see, it kind of traded with this range, then it just went straight to the moon, and I don't know why I didn't hold on. But then I just kind of saw this whole thing take off, and it kind of put me in this weird mood that kind of caused me to make a pretty big mistakes here. So, and I left this with $60 profit, I think. So from $60 profit, I was down to 873. And the thing is, throughout the day, I would be like up $300, then down $200, then like up $300 again, then down $200. Like it was just this weird repetitive thing I was doing, where I was going up and down continuously. All right, let's go check out this second stock I traded. It's BCDA. So this guy was a journey in himself right there, and I'll tell you why I traded this one. So I saw, and I over traded this so much too, because you guys can see the in and outs, the indecision. Like today was just a very, very bad day, but we got to document everything, because everything is useful, and we need to know where we're messing up. So if you could see here, this is where I bought, and I kind of saw this thing curling up here. So I was like, you know what, like if this goes past this level, and looking at the daily chart, pretty much once it gets past that, the sky is just, there's no limit there. Like we can just go as high as we want. And that's the mentality I had. So I don't know why I didn't buy and just hold here and see where it would go, and just kind of put like $100 stop loss. But I was just kind of everywhere. I was kind of trading here, doing that, and that's been the downfall. So then as I saw this stock slowly creep up, just FOMO kicked in, and I just started kind of doubling down more and more and more and more on it. Then I would buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, and here I loaded up, then it just tanked. And it's hard to say why this tanked, because if you look at the daily, like I said, if it broke this, it would be, the sky's blue. But just 2 days ago, this stock was trading like $2.82, and it went all the way up to $7. So maybe that's just quite big of a gap for this stock, or so quite big of a jump. But my reasoning behind it is just these two candles were so strong that I just felt pretty good that volume was there for us to make a move. But turns out it didn't happen, and I think I was down $200 by the end of this. So then the rest of it came from LAZR, where I just added on. So let's see what we got here. So LAZR daily chart here looks so oversold, and that's why I should have a small swing position, which I'm down $71 on so far. And I think tomorrow, if it goes down further, if I just say we hit $21 or so, I'm gonna load up on it. I have a strong conviction that this could be a good play for a good bounce tomorrow. So I'm gonna see how that goes, and I think if I get stopped up on that, I'm gonna lose all the gains that I have for this week, because now I think I should still be up $200 US for this week after this massive loss. So then that would put me back to square one and kind of dig myself out of the hole. So there's a few things I'm going to take from this right now, and actually here, before we go there, let me show exactly what happened from LZR. So again, I think this is oversold, and I think we can definitely capitalize on this. You know, you never know, tomorrow could be a really good day, but that's not the mentality I'm gonna have when I go in. So let's look at what happened here. So this is where I started buying, and I just saw this huge flush, and I was like, oh man, like this could be a good you know, a good entry to just kind of recover some of that $200 that I lost. But I saw this thing where it had a huge flush, and like, keep in mind, it went down quite a bit, like from like $30 high or so. What's the high? So 30.34 was the high, and then went all the way down, and it flushed down here to like 24.89. And I bought this dip thinking it's going to be a quick bounce here, and I sell half, and maybe if it goes up here I'll sell the other half, but if it goes down here I'll sell half, and hopefully I would be out of the hole, or maybe be $150 out of the hole. But it did this weird consolidation, sideways consolidation. So I think next time when I see something like this and it's been down a lot, I think it's a good signal that it still has a lot more room, a lot more juice for it to keep going down more. And that's what it did. And I just kept buying and buying the dip because I just felt like it was such a big drop in such a short period that it would be a good time to buy. But like, look, it went down, then here, then I would buy some here, like, and it was just all over the place. So I think it's pretty clear that the market can act irrational way longer than I can afford to be a part of it, right? So yeah, it's definitely not a good loss, and it sucks. I'm still up $2,500 for the week. I was up quite a bit more, but you know, I think this is going to be a good lesson. It's an $800 lesson. So I'm gonna make a few notes here for myself here. Okay, so I didn't have to be a part of this trade. I didn't have to be a part of even go back to BCDA trade. You know, I knew that I tried to execute RIOT. I was impatient and I got screwed over on that one. But that doesn't mean that I had to go and find some other stocks. Like, I was technically $60 up. I could have been like, you know what, that's a day. I tried to execute a strategy. It didn't work. I'm up for the week. So I can just come back tomorrow and after I've analyzed the market again and see if I can find another good play. So that I can tell myself it's okay, the stock market is going to be here longer than I'm going to be alive. So it's kind of something to kind of keep repeating to my head so I don't make these kind of mistakes. And now I need to make a game plan from it. So I think the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a recovery period plan. So I'm going to see how my play works tomorrow, and if I'm able to recover, even make $100, $200, whatever from that, that's great. But now I'm going to draw down. I was up quite a bit and I'm down 861 or 787 realized dollars. And so until I make that $787, I need to take it slowly and kind of take a little more, take a bigger precaution when I'm entering the trades and have a better recognition of my emotion. But the thing, guys, is being a new trader, and like everyone talks about controlling your emotion and all that good stuff, but it's hard, man. It's so hard. When the days are good, they're good. When the days are bad, they're bad. I think one good thing is I'm lucky that my account is now blowing. I'm lucky I'm even up this week, so that's good. But I need to make sure that this opportunity, doesn't go wasted. Like Winston Churchill said, don't waste a great opportunity. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna spend a good portion of my evening to analyze what I did and kind of work with it. But pretty much the best trade recap here is emotions could really screw you over here. It's a big part of trading, and it's something that I really need to get better at. And it might take 6 months, it might take 2 years, it might even take forever for me to have a grasp on it, but eventually I'll get better at it. And I need to let this moment be a part of my day and just be done with it. But anyway, that's just me talking. Yeah, man, if you lose money, it's not the end of the world. As long as you get to play and get to be a part of the next trading day, you're fine. And even if you trade and you blow up your account, it's fine. Just keep working hard and come back and learn from your mistakes and see how it goes. And hopefully I learn from my mistakes. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. We'll see how the rest of this week goes. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next trade recap.